I'm going to discuss about the first question. First of all, we need to know about the background of the company. Background of the company. Harvard International, based in York, England, was one of the Europe's leading providers of commercial and residential air conditioning systems. Air conditioning chillers, air handlers, terminal devices, and other controllers are among the products available in that company. It employs around 3,000 people in 25 sites across more than 10 countries. For the year of 2007, the company's yearly revenue was total 930 million. Simon Zhang, the China Vice President of Sales, and Wei Ziping, the China Sales Manager who is responsible for commercial clients in Shanghai region. What happened in Shanghai region? The answer is decline in sales of Harvard International. Next is the strategies implemented by Way to increase the sales of Harvard International. The act includes that they have a bid on many new buildings and remodeling projects to become more efficient and also updated, and that they have used the networks to do so. He developed a new plan that includes increasing quotas to boost motivation and inviting people to participate in the sales competition. He also added luxury gifts to the winning award. Another strategy he used was to have all the salespeople attend one-day session on new client, prospecting, presentation, and closing tactics. Even after doing all of this, there is no rise in the sales.
Hi everyone, my name is Thevatharshini of London Munisvarar, metric number 288795. Today, I'll present the second part of the first question. The question is, are the sales event described just and only, or are they symptoms of a more fundamental sales management problem? In my opinion, there are more fundamental sales management problems in this case study. The first problem is Airwide International remained their business by the traditional marketing strategies. To survive in this 21st century, it is very much important for the management to understand the crucial role of practice and imply the modern marketing strategies to attract new customers. Moreover, it is also very much vital to understand in a harmonious environment within the internal area and also the account as referred by Mr. Carpenter as strategic account selling. The second problem which should be considered by the Airwide International is focusing on sales-driven market where the company is more specified on gathering higher sales in very short time. This can be seen clearly when Simon Zhang mentioned that the sales force is still couldn't achieve the target. Even the company promised to pay compensation if the sales force managed to achieve the company's target. Simon Zhang then admitted that the sales force was discouraged due to tired and worn out from the battle. Last but not least, the company also facing problem in terms of their existing customer. Airwide International was placed in which losing their existing customer to a mid-sized factory. According to Mr. Wei, this problem occurs as the Airwide International is not updated in their IT as much as their competitors. He also briefed to the company that it is very important for a company to enlarge their IT, so increase their power and be able to control the competitors' current updates. Hereby, I would like to suggest some solutions for the Airwide International. The first solution is to shift the company to a market-driven company. This helps the company to focus on the customer awareness of the competitors and understand the trend of latest pattern of the market. Other than that, the company can also follow alternatives method when reaching the customers. For example, wide knowledge on how own market offers premium value to customers as well as comparing the alternatives. Lastly, as Mr. Wei said, they need rejuvenation with practical and tactical assistance. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Wan Ting, normal measure number is 281383. Today I will be going to present the question 2 is about the product competency of a wise sales representative used to be a strong component of their success. Why is it losing its relevance and why are customers becoming less sensitive to a product benefit sales approach? In my opinion, AY is losing its relevance is because the sales representative has more focusing on market targets to make a high profit for their company instead of implementing a clear communication concept to control the development of the product and services to meet the customer need and wants. Additionally, advice customers becoming less sensitive to their product benefit sales approach is because they lack using internet approach to promote their product. Trends in customer selection or attitude have different for now, and the rival competitor has increased in the market. Based on a case study, we can know that ARI sales approach is no longer hot because they are not using the internet and social media to promote their product and services to customers. Internet is a major and effective way to enhance the recognition of people to the product. Meanwhile, the buyer will first refer to mass media for any information or review. Next, social media is also able to directly promote the product to customer, and due to the power of internet, a company can just directly promote and sell it to many categories of customer as well as promote the product where social media advertisement will increase the awareness of customer and able to influence them to buy it. Besides that, one of the reasons why a rise customer becoming less sensitive to a product sales approach is because the change in customer selection or attitude has changed. Meanwhile, they have more required to consider before purchasing a product. Based on the case study, we can know that AY's customer base is large, such as the user will be residential, official, clinic, shopping mall, school, restaurant, and retail store. Therefore, the organizational buying decision will be more complex, with more decision participate and more professional purchasing effort have to do. Then before they buy the product, those companies have to do research first and discuss between the department to consider and choose which supplier of air conditioning system is more suitable for them. Hence, customers have different buying behavior and why have to be aware and understanding the customer trend in selection, attitude, preference in relation to air conditioning. In addition, customers have less sensitive to advice product sales approach is because the rival competitor is becoming more and increase. Based on a case study, we can know that there are many new business has been launched, such as factory started, building builds or plants remodel, meaning that the demand for air conditioning will also increase in the market. Also, due to the customer range is increased, the competitor is also becoming more. It leads to the customer purchasing decision is not only focused on the price alone. They will also do a comparison about the company after sales service and the quality of the product. Therefore, everyone has to establish a new marketing strategy that is unique and special from other competitors in order to influence each of these internal customers, addressing them strategically to win the base. That's it for my part here. Thank you for listening. I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. I am Faizaltul Roziati Binti Ahmad Faisal. My metric number is 281598. Today I will present about question 2. A personal relationship Quanqi losing their currency too. Okay, firstly, what is Quanqi? Quanqi in Chinese culture is a system of social network and the influential relationship in business that commonly known as connection. From the article, Mr. Chen Wei-ming, who is a sales representative, has a connection that counts as airwide Quanqi. However, his long-time friend had retired and a new manager has replaced him. Unfortunately, their new manager is not interested with their brand anymore, even though Mr. Chen tried his best to persuade him and gave him discount. Indeed, the manager purchasing the more costly product from their competitor. This clearly shows that their Quanqi is not losing their currency. This is because they can afford to buy a higher price product. So the answer is no. In conclusion of question 2, AWAC must change their promotion and marketing strategies. AWAC company also should improve their communication skill to attract and ensure their customer to stay with their service. AWAC should adapt with new era and try to use innovative approach to promote their products. So, they can strengthen the quantity between their potential customer for a long-term mutual benefit. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, hi. My name is Husna, Binti Mohd Suffi. My matrix number 28895. So I will continue for the last question, which is question 3. So based on the case study, Mr. Carpenter said the customer looks like a school of fish. So while the school appears to be an entire pea, swimming as one, it comprises many fishes all swimming in the same direction. Okay then, customer is not a single purchasing product solution initiated from purchasing department. The single entity we refer to the all customer that comprises several individuals and internal groups that all moving in the same direction. The single entity have their own concern, have their own individual needs, pain point, goals and the hot buttons. Okay, so the last one, purchasing decisions are not made on price alone. Some groups or some individuals from the customer are influential by their environment. So here we need to understand how to work harmoniously to make a strategy with the bid against the customer, and this is fresh perspective that we need to consider. As it seems something occurring in the market. So we must to consider how the customer are making decision and how they are communicating about their problems, about the methods to us. So we need to turn into the sales force. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Shobana matrix number 281068. Today I'm going to explain about how market-driven company is different from sales-driven company. First, let me simplify the definition of market-driven and sales-driven companies. A market-driven organization has a customer focus together with awareness of competitors and an understanding of the market, while the sales-driven organization focuses on profit in short-term timeline. Here I have classified some of the major differences about market and sales-driven companies. First, the objectives. Sales-driven have the tendency to consider a goal in a very short term. However, the market-driven organization may set their goals as a benchmark. Next, sales-driven companies ensure that they make enough profits as per their initial goal and shares the funds to their investors in a short-term basis. Meanwhile, market-driven has their goal for a long term where they run their profits in a long run. Well, I'm continuing with company structure for both sales and market-driven company. Sales-driven industry organizes its business teams and sales teams to enhance their profit through promotions, vouchers, and membership plans. However, market-driven industry oversees the development of their business according to organization's hierarchy. Last but not least, the market strategy of sales-driven company is highly focused on advertising and promotional expenses. But this is an advantage to the market-driven organization because they have their own marketing division and brand to market themselves. Finally, sales-driven companies have a heavy amount of competitiveness in the market as they have range of pricing strategies. Yet, for a market-driven organization, they tend to meet less competitiveness in the market. That's all from me.